Breaking news, according to Fino Boxing, Canelo vs. Charlo fight is officially set for Saturday, September 16th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. Locations to be determined due to venues in Las Vegas and Dallas are already booked. Even Jermall Charlo posted a flyer of him and Canelo Alvarez, as you guys could see above. That being said, this actually goes hand to hand with what Eddie Hearn had to say lately, where he stated that Canelo will be fighting Charlo next, and this is going to be an easy fight for him. When you look at the options that Canelo had on the table, they all tough. So Canelo pretty much had no choice but to fight Charlo, because Canelo had a Bivol rematch on the table, David Benavidez fight, David Morrell, and a Badou Jack fight. Canelo wanted to fight Edgar Berlanga, but the Zone and Eddie Hearn are not going to give him Edgar Berlanga if he's not going to take a 2-fight deal. One to fight Edgar Berlanga and the second one to at least fight Bivol in a rematch. That way they can at least make their money back that they're going to lose in the Edgar Berlanga fight. That being said, Canelo wasn't willing to fight Bivol again, so his plan A after that was the Badou Jack fight for the cruiserweight title. However, Canelo wanted a 20-pound catchweight and a rehydration clause against a 40-years-old Badou Jack. That's when Badou Jack told Canelo, give everyone the fight that they want to see and fight David Benavidez. You know it's bad when even Canelo own opponents that he wants to cherry pick are telling him to fight the Mexican monster David Benavidez, who's also happened to be his mandatory, that offered him $50 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view, where obviously Canelo Alvarez ended up turning down the David Benavidez fight for the 4th time. That's right, Canelo turned down the David Benavidez fight not 1 time or 2 times, but 4 times already. Now, since Canelo Alvarez doesn't have any network that's willing to invest and lose money for him to cherry pick, all of the options on the table are dangerous, from Bivol to David Benavidez, David Morrell, and even the Badou Jack fight. Apparently, Canelo doesn't want to fight Badou Jack at a 10-pound catchweight at 190. Canelo wants a 20-pound catchweight plus a rehydration clause. Therefore, that's when Canelo Alvarez decided to settle with the worst out of these tough oppositions, and that's Jermall Charlo. Since Jermall Charlo hasn't fought for over 2 years, and he has to move up in weight. Even then, I still love the fight because this is still a better opposition than all of the Europeans Canelo Alvarez fought outside of Bivol. We wanted to see this fight nearly a decade ago. Canelo has been avoiding Jermall Charlo since 2014, and we are already in 2023. Nearly 10 years later, we finally getting the fight, not when Jermall Charlo is at his best, but more so at his worst, since he has to move up in weight and he's coming off a 2-year layoff. Clearly, Canelo is only willing to fight Charlo with a huge disadvantage. But I'm telling you right now, if we end up getting the hungry Charlo that knocked out J-Rock and the one that beat Deryachenko, he's going to beat Canelo Alvarez. But if we get the version that fought Montel and then he's coming off a 2-year layoff, oh man, Canelo is smoking him, possibly even knocking him out. Either or, I can't wait to see it. Finally, we're going to get to see a Canelo Alvarez fight that we actually going to be excited to see. The $1 million question leading up to this fight is going to be, can this version of Charlo, coming off a 2-year layoff or more than a 2-year layoff and moving up in weight, is going to be able not just beat Canelo, but dominate Canelo? Since you can't just beat Canelo, you have to dominate him in order to get a split decision like Bivol did, and even Floyd Mayweather. One judge had it a draw, despite the fact that Floyd Mayweather won every single round. So did Bivol. However, again, those fights were really close, not in the ring, but more so on the judges' scorecards. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.